We finally have the clarification we wanted, and we now know what chests you should be saving to open when it comes to the Season 1 patch. And I have to say, it's a bit of a mixed bag. Okay, there is a bit of a long story with this, which I will try and make as quickly as possible. In the patch notes for Season 1, there was something that said you'll be able to upgrade Epic into Legendaries. That wasn't on the PTR. People asked, what's going on? Turns out that was a mistake. But then they said, actually, we will be doing this for Gypsum Casts, War Chests, and Invasion Chests. They also said it would be the same as Outpost Rush, but Outpost Rush only actually has it so that the weapon can be upgraded to Legendary, not the armor. Well, this is where things are changing. So let's actually read what's on screen, shall we? Sorry for the delay. We were finalizing some changes and I was waiting on the results of that. Here's an update. Currently in live, only weapons in Outpost Rush get a third perk on upgrading to 600. Armor does not. When Season 1 launches, we will add armor from Outpost Rush, so it will now get a third perk as well as weapons. Huge, right? That's going to be very important. If you're doing Outpost Rush right now, you ideally want to be saving your chests. Number one, the meta's changing. Number two, it may not work retrospectively. So if you hold on to any of your epics now, you might not be able to upgrade them. There's obviously a bit of a grey area question there. I don't know. You'd be better just holding on to them, I think. So whatever you do right now, do not open your Outpost Rush chests unless you really, really need to. And I don't know why you would. You'll save weight. You have the meta change, you have all kinds of reasons to hold on, so you might as well do so. So that's great news, right? Then there is a little bit of an extra as well. So in addition, we will add upgrading both weapons and armor from War and Invasions with Season 1. So if you're doing Wars or Invasions, you want to hold on to those boxes as well. Super important. You'll be able to upgrade anything you get in them, basically, from the Epic version to a Legendary, and it should randomly generate a third perk. At least I think that's how it's going to work. Very, very cool. But there is a little bit of a sad thing to this, and this is where the word unfortunately comes in. Unfortunately, we are not going to get upgrading for Gypsum Casts or Breaches in Season 1. The fact that they say Breaches there is because they actually said that it already exists for Breaches. Very, very strange. We hit some technical difficulties there. No plans yet on when or if that will happen. Basically, don't get your hopes up, I think. Really, I'm not convinced that Amazon truly knows what the game is actually doing, and nor do I know what they're actually planning with this. And it's such an important change for a lot of people in their gearing. Some people don't want to buy best in slot, some people don't want to craft, some people just want to do like the content and get gear from it, and Outpost Rush is one of the main types of casual PvP content. And the fact that Amazon didn't really understand that they only had weapons instead of armor, for me is a little bit disconcerting. Now normally I haven't really made a video on this whole change. I've put it in bits and bobs of videos, but I never made a specific video because I didn't really think it was that big and I wasn't really sure what they were doing. Now we sort of have clarification, so now's the time I think for me to tell you to save your Outpost Rush chests, save your Invasion chests, and save your War chests as well. The rest I don't think there's any point in saving. If anything, there's actually a bit of an argument to say save not your Gypsum Orbs or your Gypsum Casts, save the materials to make the orbs, because that might help you on the season pass. Not really a conversation for this video, but you know, if you want to, you can just make them. It's not really going to do you any harm. I'm very intrigued in what will be happening with Invasions, because apparently everything's just getting buffed in Invasions. You're going to get better gear, more loot, just all kinds of good stuff, right? And now it can be upgraded into Legendary. Really cool. I'm also very happy that the Outpost Rush one is getting fixed. I'll say fixed, but I'm not sure it was broke. I don't know what they intended because they were never very clear about it. Either way, we have the news now, right? And then this person sort of sums up my response when it comes to Gypsum Casts. Ouch, I guess I'll be opening all my casts today. Yes, go forth, crack on. Personally, I would still hold on to them. Amazon have changed their mind a couple of times. Maybe they'll change it again. You just don't know. So I'm not going to keep you any longer. That's the end of that. If you want to support me, becoming a YouTube member is truly the best way. Otherwise, come and give me a sneaky follow over on Twitch. I'm streaming, I'm having fun. It's all beautiful. But what you should definitely do is have a most beautiful day. Like and subscribe. Goodbye.